Ghost students. National Student Financial Aid Scheme pays 822 deceased beneficiaries. The Department of Higher Education building in Pretoria stood tall and silent, its glass windows reflecting a nation's hopes. Inside, files moved, numbers spoke, and decisions shaped the futures of thousands of students across South Africa. But on a quiet Tuesday morning, something unsettling surfaced. Ayanda Kumalo, a young data analyst, stared at her screen in disbelief. 822? She whispered. Her supervisor adjusted his glasses. Check again. I have, Ayanda replied, her voice tightening. According to the audit, 822 beneficiaries marked as deceased were still receiving NSFAS funding. Facebook. The office fell into a heavy silence. Outside, students marched, studied, struggled, each hoping for a chance at education. Inside, the system meant to uplift them was bleeding resources into the void. Or worse, into the wrong hands. That evening, long after most officials had gone home, Ayanda remained behind. The hum of computers echoed through the corridors as she traced the payments. Each name told a story. Sibinjile, Mandla, Thabiso. Students who had once dreamed of degrees, now reduced to entries in a database. Yet the system still treated them as alive. Who is taking this money? Ayanda asked softly. She followed the transactions. Patterns emerged: repeated bank accounts, suspicious approvals, delayed record updates. This wasn't just negligence. It was a shadow system feeding off silence, inefficiency, and forgotten lives. Her phone buzzed. A message from a colleague. Careful. People don't like questions like that. Ayanda looked around the empty office. For the first time, the department didn't feel like a place of service. It felt like a place of secrets. The next morning, the issue exploded into public attention. Reports spoke of mismanagement, failures in verification systems, and funds meant for poor students being diverted elsewhere. Instagram. Officials promised investigations. Committees were formed. Statements were released. But for Ayanda, the truth was already clear. The real tragedy wasn't just the money lost. It was what that money represented: missed opportunities, delayed dreams, and students who would never return. Days later, Ayanda stood outside the building, watching students walk past with backpacks and ambition. She opened her notebook and wrote one final line. Systems don't fail overnight. They fail when people stop paying attention. She closed it gently, because the ghosts weren't just in the system. They were in every ignored warning, every unchecked record, every moment someone chose silence over truth. When responsibility is neglected and truth is ignored, even systems built to uplift the living can end up serving the forgotten. Accountability is not optional. It is the foundation of justice.